Hello, thank you for tuning into this message for Tropical Leo. We're looking into the month of March in the year 2024 using the Rider-Waite-Coleman-Smith Tarot cards. I'm going to pull what I call an 8-card spread with automatic clarifiers for court cards, no reversals. Here we go. Tropical Leo. Star card wants to pop out just to say hi. For Leo, that could be the 7th house of partnerships, agreements. But let's see what we have here. Okay, the overall theme for this message is the 4 of Swords. Libran energy, that would be the 3rd house, communications and handcrafts. And to clarify, we have the 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy, 2nd house. This could be saying that someone is meditating on or praying over some financial situation involving something they're working on or something they're practicing, or someone could be practicing meditation or prayer in some way. Could be a chant or a mantra. Okay, see what else we have. Yeah, the Hierophant in the first quarter. I feel like this is going to be kind of a spiritual, religious message. I don't know if that's going to appeal to a lot of people, especially if you're looking for a love reading. I would say if this is a love reading, it might have something to do with marriage. In which case, there could be something about family involved here. Maybe someone's praying for a family, praying for something to go a certain way in their love life, possibly. In the second quarter, we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like someone's not married here. If this is something religious or spiritual, someone could even be thinking about going into the priesthood, or they're practicing celibacy. Or they follow a religion that frowns upon something like premarital relations, that sort of thing. Okay, we have Three of Wands coming up in the third quarter. Aries energy, so that would be the 9th house. Yeah, of religion, philosophy. Okay, and in the fourth quarter we have the Lovers. Uh-oh, what happened? This is Gemini energy, the 11th house. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of an anecdote. I feel like someone told me once that they wanted to join the priesthood, but they didn't make it because they couldn't handle celibacy. Could be something like that. Or, see, what else could this be? If it's not about celibacy, though, someone may be having a very spiritual experience here. They may, or they're studying about something. So this is an angel here, as you can see. So there could be someone could be meditating on something involving the angelic realms, or they're studying it or perceiving it in some way. This is very kind of an unusual reading for me. It's very, very religious, very, very spiritual, possibly philosophical stuff. Someone could be studying history here with regard to these things. Okay, what's the advice? Ace of Swords. Wow. For some reason, this card over this card is reminding me of a divining rod. Someone's definitely exploring their spirituality, their religious beliefs. I'm just getting that over and over. And they could be experiencing some form of communication as they perceive it. That's in the advice. Wow. Another angel's coming out here. The Judgment card. This reading is very simply and consistently suggesting that someone is very spiritual, very religious. They are exploring some form of communication through prayer, mantra, meditation, anything like that, where they are seeking to communicate with other realms, specifically the angelic realms, and it looks like they're successful in some way as they perceive it. I don't know. Just reading cards here. I don't know anything about this. So, if it sounds really out there to you and you don't know what I'm talking about, this wouldn't be for you. So, let me backtrack and make it something a little more universal. Let's see. There's something could be about handcrafts. Someone may be studying something. Okay, and there might be some sort of cultural thing that they're studying, or they're getting inspiration from past culture, historical, cultural practice or art or, what's the word I'm trying to find? Craft. So, for instance, maybe weaving, traditional pottery, that sort of thing, traditional arts. It doesn't have to be very ancient either. It could be maybe printmaking or etching, something like that. Maybe they're studying something in school, and yeah, there's something about expansion, higher education, religion. Um, there's something about communication coming up in the advice. So if someone feels like they're having trouble with something, they may be advised to communicate. For instance, if they're in school, they may be being advised to speak with their professor about something, and the trial will be overcome, and they'll get the big picture in some way. Okay, pretty cut and dry. It still probably wouldn't apply to as many people. Let me see if I can interpret this a third time. Um, there could be something about someone wants to have a family ultimately, and there could be something here about having a conversation with someone they're involved with to get an idea here of how they see their future, and in order to find someone the marriage is compatible with. Sorry, did that even make sense? So in other words, someone may be trying to determine who's a good partner for them, and they're looking for someone who has the same sort of familial aspirations. Okay, so there's a conversation that needs to be had about that. And there's a major life choice involved in the outcome. So, for instance, if someone is dating someone who doesn't want to have children, but the querent wants to have children, they're going to have to nip that in the bud because, you know, the possibility of longevity is not there. I hope that made sense. Okay, let's get two more cards using the Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck and guidebook. And the first card is going to hopefully give us more information, insight, clarity, advice. And the second card will hopefully confirm this message in some way. Okay, here we go. Okay, the first card is the Ace of Spears in reverse. And I'll put the other card there, and let's look into the book. Okay. This says, have you been feeling as lost and confused as poor Alice when she's lost in Tulgey Wood? Um, Are you unsure of where to go from here? If you're feeling foggy or listless, take time to think about what you really want. Giving yourself an exciting goal will help you regain motivation and clarity. Okay. This can talk about clarity, so the advice is to gain clarity. Um, so, if someone may be wanting to go into a spiritual path, make sure that you're on board with all the tenets of this religion, for instance. Um, and just regaining clarity in general is advised here, if it's about that other stuff as well. But, what else did this say? Excuse me. Oh, what I also wanted to say is an exciting goal. It could be saying that maybe, there's some sort of institution where someone can learn something here, expand their knowledge that will help them by giving them some extra information or knowledge in the form of maybe facts or lessons, that sort of thing. Something you would read, for instance, from a book, something that you gain through communications that will help you um, see, this is the planet Pluto entering the 7th house, ruling the 4th house. Yeah, I am getting, though, I'm trying to make this into a bunch of other stories, but um, I feel like someone is definitely on a spiritual path. They might even be developing what some people might refer to as spiritual abilities or gifts. There's something about intuition here, at the very least, and some sort of awareness of some, like an angelic realm. Um, Now, what I did want to say though, if someone's bored, I'm just kind of loosely interpreting this to mean that if someone's been bored, they want to work on a project, getting involved in some sort of like extension class, or I'm getting something more artistic, um, something where you would, or write, like creative writing or sculpture or something, that might sort of reinvigorate someone's intellect and kind of perk up their life. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. There's so many millions of different ways to interpret this, but honestly, I'm most strongly getting this really, really spiritual thing, but I'm kind of hesitant. I know many of the people who watch this sort of thing are very, very spiritual, so it may resonate with a lot of people, but some people, if you're looking for more of a light-hearted love reading, honestly, I'm not really getting that here. But let's look at the confirmation card. We have the moon. Yeah. Okay, the moon. It says, like the confounding disappearing Cheshire cat, things aren't always what they appear to be. The moon warns you not to take anything at face value now. Take care to listen to your instincts when evaluating situations or people, because those messages will tell you what you need to know. Yeah, so someone is, I don't know, let's just put it this way. They're coming into contact with some form of angelic messages. It could be through something they're reading, or it could even be literal. Who knows? I don't know if that kind of thing is real, but it could be. You never know. But somehow the querent would perceive some message as angelic in some way. And of course, you have to use your discernment and not, become delusional or anything like that. But let's just put it this way, something very spiritual going on here in the month of March. I hope that helps out there. Thank you very much for coming by. I want to wish you the very best, and I hope to see you again next time.